What's up everyone? I am very proud to present to you that I recently got another Sloth badge. I think this might be the world first, at least that I'm aware of. If any of you know of any other content creator that might have uploaded himself or herself, I guess, winning two Sloth badges, please let me know. I'd love to shake their hand or something. But yeah, it came to me all of a sudden and on a pretty early turn too, because usually if you want to win with Sloth, you want to have it in the, I guess not so late turns, but a bit later than what I got it at, because usually it's such a detriment to have it in the early game that it kind of hurts you and drains your lives, so that by the time you get scaling you're already out of the game basically. But if you do get it too late, you might not find enough chocolate for it to get to level 3 and for you to win on top of everything, so you have to strike a fine balance is what I'm trying to say. I think Sloth comes on this turn, if I recall correctly, turn 4, which is a bit on the early side, but I somehow, not sure really how, but I did make it work. I tried to record all my Sloth runs for you guys, and here it is finally. I go a little crazy every time I see him, to be honest, because, I don't know, he's just so cute, man. Am I only one that thinks that? Even for a 1-1 he's very... it's very cute, even the stat line is what I mean to say. But I'm starting to buff him already. What was I going to say before this? I think that it takes usually a miracle for you to be able to pull off a Sloth victory. Not only do you need to find a way to scale it, but also you need to hope to match up against weak opponents. Since Sloth doesn't have a strong ability, you kind of need all the help you can get basically. And here I find a giraffe. I finally start to scale it up a little bit, and I'm such a fan of the flamingo that I pick it up, especially seeing with the pill in the shop. Dog is a kind of a nice inclusion, to be honest, since I kind of want to cycle units like flamingo and maybe ants if I find them, so that I get to buff Sloth even faster. And dog getting some stats, be it temporary in the meantime, is very helpful. And very lucky of me to find not just one but two snails. Like I think I might try to level them, but I think I decided against it exactly because of this dog buff. Even though it's temporary, it's so useful to have in the early rounds with a weak unit like Sloth. I tried to roll for the third snail, but I don't find one. Like 2 is lucky enough. I'm just asking for trouble by rolling for 3. And Sloth is having some sizable stats already, 6-8 on turn, what is it, turn 6? And I think I also win this matchup, which is kind of lucky. The team isn't that strong that it deserves to win, but I do so nonetheless. And I think this is the luckiest turn of the game, because I got monkey here. I don't think it would have worked out with any other tier 5 unit. Maybe cow for the 2-4 on Sloth plus the 4-6 body it has, but no, it had to be monkey basically, because I need the consistent buffs. And Sloth very quickly becomes the strongest unit on my team, and it's very nice to see it demolish some enemy teams. Barely winning this round here, only the monkey surviving, but that's more than enough for this game. And I try to roll here. I hope for maybe a giraffe level that I get here. And I think that dog will very quickly become kind of useless in the team, so I maybe considered scorpion, but I don't take it just yet. I will later on. Well, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Some people are complaining about spoilers, but this team will need a way for it to perform better, basically. I try to get the slot as highly started as possible because it's obviously the start of this video, and the achievement wouldn't feel the same if it weren't for a high started slot, you know. And I find my first chocolate, even another monkey, so I can buff it even faster. A 22-28 by turn 9. It's nothing incredible, but I hope that it does me well, but it doesn't do me good. Barely. If it wasn't a deer, that I think I would have won maybe, but that's a big if, obviously. For now though, the slot getting to level 3 is good enough for me. I didn't think that this run was going to win, to be honest. I was like, hopefully I can survive long enough to get the Sloth to level 3 and maybe lose then, but that's I guess how every slot batch starts, with low expectations and high hopes. I want the slot to keep getting buffs, so Scorpion goes in the second position, not the first. Maybe when I get a high started slot I can move Scorpion up in the front, but for now this positioning is good enough and it wins this round. What I'm looking for here is maybe melon armor or even more monkeys for faster buffs. Giraffe can also go, but at this point I don't think I find a good enough unit in the shop to replace it. Maybe a second Scorpion, but the buffs are kinda nice, and now with the stake on it I think it's a pretty manageable unit. But Sloth is very quickly getting to that 50-50 threshold, although it's not going to get 50 attack, 50 health is plenty, and look at it destroy this albeit meme team with 2 high stated picks. And here I'm like at 7 wins, and the team is feeling a little bit subpar, to be honest with you, but with this melon armor it's going to be a big help. And finally hitting that 50 HP, very nice. I really can't afford any more losses, so I'm just hoping that I don't go up against any skunks or scorpions with 1-ups. I was gonna say melons, but that wouldn't work, obviously. Now that Sloth is 50 attack, Scorpion can finally come to the front, and I'm getting some Steam notifications. At this point I was kind of panicking because I'm not really seeing enough chocolates, and I'm getting some honestly undeserved wins, and it was making me very worried, but thankfully this upcoming final round comes in clutch for us. You'll just see. And like, I still can't believe that I won this round. It's honestly very undeserved. But yeah, this is going to be it, and I'm rolling aggressively. I need to find that final chocolate. It's not coming yet, and here it is finally. Thank you for watching. Enjoy as we destroy this upcoming enemy team. It's honestly an honor to lose to Sloth, so they shouldn't be complaining. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like, sub, do all the generic stuff. Share this video, I'm very proud of this video in particular. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.